Understanding exempt status on your ADP paycheck.
Hello, and welcome to today's discussion where we're going to demystify what it means to have an exempt status on your ADP paycheck. This topic is important because it can greatly impact your financial planning and understanding of your paycheck.
What does exempt mean on a paycheck?
When you see exempt on your ADP paycheck, it's usually referring to exemption from federal income tax withholding, or occasionally it could refer to exemption from FICA, Social Security and Medicare taxes. This status means that an employee has claimed exemption from withholding on their W-4 form, which is a form used by your employer to determine the amount of taxes to withhold from your paycheck. Being exempt doesn't mean that an employee is exempt from all taxes, but it does mean they've declared themselves exempt from federal income tax withholding because they expect to have no tax liability in the current year.
Who can claim exempt status?
It's important to note that not everyone can claim this status. According to IRS guidelines, you can claim exempt status if two conditions are met. 1. You had no federal income tax liability last year. 2. You expect to have no federal income tax liability this year. A common misconception is that students are automatically exempt, but that's not necessarily true. You should consult with a tax professional or use the IRS withholding calculator to see if this applies to you.
The implications of exempt status.
Claiming exempt has significant implications. If you claim exempt and it turns out you do owe taxes, you could end up paying a hefty sum come tax season. You might even owe penalties for underpayment of estimated tax. However, if you are sure that you won't owe any taxes, claiming exempt means that you get to take home a larger paycheck because there's no federal income tax withheld. It's all about understanding your financial situation and making the best decision based on your projected income and tax liability. In conclusion, exempt status on an ADP paycheck refers to an employee's choice to not have federal income taxes withheld from their paycheck, often due to the expectation of having no tax liability. It's important to carefully consider your individual financial and tax situation before claiming this status. We hope that this explanation has been helpful. As always, consult with a tax professional if you're unsure about your own tax situation. Thanks for joining us.